In Parashat Chaye we have the first purchase of land of Eretz Yisrael by Avraham Avinu, and that's for Ma'arat HaMachpelah, that he negotiates with Bnei Chet a burial place for Sarah Imenu. And it is notable that the next time that we're going to have this is, of course, by Shechem. Yaakov Avinu is going to purchase. Interestingly, those are the two contested areas that were bought with full price from the original owners. But nevertheless, it's worthy of thought that the first place of Eretz Yisrael that we acquire is a burial place. It's a place of kever. And perhaps one could argue that the kever of Avot is the most important area to be purchased, and that's why it's the first. Because you're literally creating roots of Klal Yisrael. We may not think about this, but when you have a place to go, to Eretz Yisrael, you go to the Kivrei Tanaim, Amoraim, that's a place of connection. When you go to Kever Avot, the first place that the Meraglim, the successful one of the Meraglim, Kalev ben Yefuneh, Gemara in Sotah Daf Lamed Daled, says he went al Kever Ha'avot because the connection with fathers, grandfathers, forefathers gives direction to a person. Yosef didn't sin because remembered his father. That sense of direction comes when you feel connected with your avot. We still go to Ma'arat HaMachpelah and we feel the connection with our avot ve'imahot. But that doesn't have to be necessarily when they are 6 foot under the ground, so to speak. The connection to the older generations gives light and direction to a person's life. Chazal say Shevet Levi was the most successful in Eretz Mitzrayim, the Galut HaMitzrayim, because Levi outlived all the Shvatim. Because his second and third generation still, they were seeing him as their great-grandfather growing up, learning with the fathers, learning with grandfathers, with great-grandfathers, looking at them, cherishing their history. That connection is something that keeps the community going in the right direction. So yes, it is very important to buy. The first purchase of Eretz Yisrael has to be a kever, because you're literally putting a root of the community in the ground. Something that people could adjust themselves in the direction in life with. And that is important then, and it is important now, to lay those foundations, to create those strong bonds of family, speaking about the grandparents, speaking about the great-grandparents, speaking about the minhagim and the gdolim of the previous generations, and keeping that flame of tradition and history alive is something that gives us direction, gives us hope, and keeps the communities and the generations continuing in the path of our Avot HaKadoshim Bezrat Hashem. Amen.